Hey,
Maybe they
everybody,
love to hate it.
congratulations. You've made it through the entire week, depending on what your work week is. If you're
Hmm.
going Monday through Friday, it's now Friday. It's time to Star Trek and chill. We have huge Christopher Lloyd news. Marty! Right? That's what he sounds like, kind of. Uh,
A little
we
bit.
also have, that was kind of a Kramer, too. He's, wow, right? That's what he
Yeah.
does. Um, we also have, oh my God, Shar, did you know Star Trek
Hmm?
Voyager just turned 30?
I know. I feel really effing old.
More than that, on that topic, not about your age.
Later, later.
Um, also, Doug Jones is in the news because he's an angel. Section 31 is in the news because if it's not in the news for this next week, I don't know when it's going to be. This is
Hmm.
big
Yeah.
time. This is a huge news week. Plus, we've got four of your favorite people here, you guys. People are like, I only count three. Melissa Longo is here,
No.
everybody.
Hi, how are you? How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Oh, that's so nice.
Super
Right
nice.
now, the live chat is like, and that's why she's one of our favorites.
Hmm.
Right.
Jenny R. Johnson is here wearing her cool Chateau Picard
Hi.
shirt.
Woo. Hi. Oh, right.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Repping the family business, you know?
Woohoo!
The
Speaking
Picard
of family
Mafia.
business, Melissa
Yeah.
Longo's got her cool emissary shirt that she makes. Where?
Oh, yeah. At Walking Art made by Melissa.
Ooh.
Woohoo! Gotta have the hoodie
Yay.
because it's a wee bit chilly.
Mhm.
Wee bit chilly. So, yeah.
Feel that.
A wee
For those of you
bit.
that don't speak Irish, that means a little bit.
Thank you for that clarification.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Charlene Schmidt
Sorry,
is
Ryan.
here.
I'm in a
Dennis
mood.
Leary's protege.
It's true. I grew up with some real a-holes.
Mhm.
They influenced me profoundly.
Come on,
Mhm.
Char. You and I bet you we're team George Carlin. Am I right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love him.
I knew
He
it.
was
Mhm.
right about everything.
Yes.
He
He was right
Yes, he
about
was.
everything.
30 plus years later, it's
Mhm.
happening. It's right now.
He
He
was
said
a-
it way back when, and
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
I
a
miss him
freaking
every
prophet.
day with every
Mhm.
fiber of my being. It's one of the few
Yes.
regrets I've had in my life, actually, is not going to a George Carlin show. I had the opportunity the year that he died. It was like in April of
Yeah.
2008, and he died in June. And he was coming to
Dude.
Denver, and that was like the closest location from where I was at the time. And
Mhm.
I just thought, I can't take off the time from work. It'll cost a lot of money that we don't really have. I want to go, but I can't. Never got the chance now.
Right.
Mhm.
See,
Because he's in the celestial temple with the prophets. Like he was a
Right?
prophet.
He was a prophet.
Yeah.
And so, you know what?
Yeah.
Someday when I'm swirling about in the ether, I'll go find Georgie and just say, dude, you had it
You owe me
together.
a show. Yeah.
Call him
Yeah.
Georgie
You'll be
too.
like, I got nothing but time, and my back's not killing me anymore.
Oh my God.
All right. But that does,
Oh.
honestly, that's something I always like to tell people is when you're 80 years old,
Mhm.
you're never going to look back at your life and say, I'm so glad I saved that $100. You're never going to look back at your life and say, I'm so glad I didn't call in sick at work that one day. You're never going to look
Just
back at that
go.
day and say, I'm so glad I stayed home and watched TV that day. You're only going to regret the things you didn't do. You'll never regret the things you did not do. So do the things.
Mhm.
Yep. Listen,
Do the
even if you were dirt
things.
poor like I was on a journalist salary at the time,
Yeah.
You got to,
Still
right.
dirt poor.
does not matter.
But that doesn't stop you from living.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes it
it
does.
kind of did at the time. I mean, if things were tight,
Oh,
but you
but-
know what? Damn it, I should have made the room for Georgie. He was worth it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Of course. But you
My
always
name is
make
Ryan
room.
T. Husk, everybody. Some say I'm the George Carlin of modern times. Just kidding. Nobody's ever said that or will. But
No, you're not nearly
I
shouty
like
enough
him.
to be
I
George
spit.
Carlin.
I like. Well, maybe Jenny's the George Carlin of modern times. He probably would spit a lot.
I don't know. He was not a Mike Spitter kind of guy. That was more of a Sam
No.
Kinison thing.
Yeah.
What about Gallagher, who used to smash
Oh my God.
fruits?
I
Jenny
feel
didn't
like
like
if
him.
we ever
I
got Melissa
just,
that angry
you
enough,
know.
she would smash the watermelons and everybody. But
That's
it would
what
be
Katie
fun.
should do. When she doesn't like something, she should smash it, just like everybody at home will smash the like button. Right
That's
now,
it.
hit the
That's
bell
it.
icon for notifications. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Um, we'd really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And tell
Yeah.
us your favorite old school comedian. We're talking like 70s, 80s, 90s. I think
Yeah.
that guy Gallagher was definitely a product of the 80s, just like Carrot
Mhm.
Top was. I don't think that if Gallagher came out today, people would be like, I think people would be like, I
No.
don't, okay, go on TikTok, bro.
Mhm.
That will be your
Mhm.
TikTok channel or whatever, right?
Just, yeah. And, you're going to have a very short-lived viral life, but you'll have it.
Mhm.
I kind of feel like Evil Knievel falls in that same kind of category. Very much a product of the
Ooh.
time, very big at the time.
Yeah.
Today, I don't know.
You know who I liked back
Yeah.
then? Wendy
Interesting.
Tenuta. Remember her? She had like
Nice.
an accordion, Wendy
Yeah.
Tenuta, and she
Yeah.
talked funny.
I
Yeah.
don't remember
Yes.
her.
And she come talk to this.
Yeah, she was a weird bird.
Huh. Like weirder
My-
than Tiny Tim or what?
I don't know Tiny
Different.
Tim. I just know the
Tiny-
name.
Oh,
Tiny Tim
really?
was weird.
The guy with
Yeah.
like the little guitar and he sings in a really high
Tip-
voice?
Toe through the tulips.
Yes.
Wasn't that Tiny Tim?
That was.
Toe
That was.
through the
Yeah,
tulips.
yes. Yeah, him. He
Badger
was on Johnny
says,
Carson and got married to Miss Vicky.
Badger says
Yeah.
early Bill Cosby was funny.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely, there's definitely a line there, but
Yeah.
That's
I
a tough
remember
one,
him
though,
being
isn't it?
very, very funny in the 80s and having an album. Back then you had albums of stand-up comedy shows, and his was like one of the best about like Noah's Ark and stuff like that. It was hysterical.
Yeah, but so did Whoopi Goldberg and Robin Williams when they got together.
Yes.
Oh,
Together.
gold. Yes.
Oh.
Together.
Amazing.
They performed together and it was
How did
great.
Whoopi get any words out?
Seriously.
I mean,
For
Robin
real,
Williams is
though,
one of the
I
best of
mean-
all time, but he's
Mhm.
But Robin Williams, yeah, dude, just dominates when he's on.
Yeah. So does Richard Pryor. I thought he
Yeah.
was pretty great.
oh,
Yeah.
toy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's read some of
Absolutely.
these. Yeah, Terry Rose mentioned Knievel.
Okay.
Walter says Tiny Tim. Mark Zutkoff says Tiny Tim. Badger, that just disappeared, but Badger says, "Hey Chuck."
Hey, Chuck.
Rashid says there were so many great comedians during that time. Maybe stand-up comedy is kind of a lost art, right? It seems like
Yeah.
Kind of. It's
Maybe
all
that's-
improv now, in my opinion. At least that's what I'm
Yeah.
watching. Maybe it's just me.
it felt like 70s through 90s was just like stand-up, and now it's just not really.
I mean, it
Yeah.
still exists.
Mhm.
It does still
Certainly.
exist. There are people who are like,
Yeah.
my husband was a stand-up for years.
Oh, no kidding?
That's so
Oh, cool.
What?
Yeah.
Does he have stuff online?
Yeah, we gotta check it out.
Not.
Like, yes, but I don't want
Long
to share
story.
it with you.
Yeah, yes. But mostly, and actually not even that much because of just sort of when it was. There was sort of like, there's a period before everybody had their stand-up online, if that makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
Right before MySpace. Dane Cook started that. That's how Dane Cook got famous, was off of
Oh,
MySpace.
crazy.
Dane
That's
Cook.
crazy.
Wow.
He was
Oh
the
my
first
God.
guy to put his
Oh.
stand-up on MySpace, and Good Charlotte did the same thing, and they became famous from MySpace, and suddenly
Right.
musicians and stand-up comedians were like, "Whoa, wait a
Oh,
sec."
man.
Yeah.
That's when social networks were cool.
Right.
MySpace.
True.
Like,
Right.
MySpace Tom, he had it all right.
He
made
was
his
he was
millions.
my first
Cashed
friend.
out.
I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
He was
My
everyone's
knows
first
him.
friend.
Too.
He
We
did
all-
it right, man.
we
He's
all
just
did
enjoying
that.
his
We're like-
life now.
Don't invite yourself into my house. Like, I don't know you.
I mean, you can always
Tom.
unfriend him.
I did.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, no,
Give-
there's like, I mean, there's people. Like
That's true.
Shane Gillis is really big. right now. Who else? Who else am I thinking of? I'm trying to like find there's like the people and then there's like
All the people
Tig
I've really liked.
Notaro.
She's cool.
Yes. Yes.
Tig
Yes.
Notaro.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She's great.
You know
Absolutely.
who has great stand-up comedy that I didn't really have high hopes for?
Mm.
You know Michael Che from SNL's Weekend
Yes.
Update?
Mhm.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
nah, how funny can I mean maybe, but I watched, I was like, this guy's really funny.
Yeah.
And uh who's the South African guy who had his own show for a while?
Trevor
Maybe
Noah.
still his stand-up
Yeah.
comedy was really good back then too.
Yeah.
He was really
Cool.
funny.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
his stand
I'll
up.
have good ones. Michael Kenyon Rosenberg was a stand-up comedian for a while.
that's
He
right.
cracked me the
That's
so
right.
Cool.
He cracked me the
That's awesome.
up, man. I'm telling you, he was so funny.
Faith Howell says, "What kind of psycho unfriends Tom?
I was just
You
gonna read that one.
monster!"
I'm not. I think I blocked him. I was like, get out of my kitchen. I don't know you.
Oh
Your
my
come
God.
hither eyes.
Mhm.
He lets you have a space on his network that he started, that he built, and you
MySpace.
just stab him in the back like that.
MySpace.
Right?
Mine. And
I mean,
he
you do get
walked
to
into it
decide.
uninvited.
It's
Oh man,
true.
I kind of wish I could do that to like Zuck and Elon, but not for
Wouldn't that be
Tom.
lovely?
Uninvite them from inside of our phone conversations and texts.
Right.
And then
Uninvite
when-
them from the
Yeah.
planet.
I think I
When
am
you-
going to uninvite them from my
Move.
life. Yeah.
When you're talking to somebody on the phone and you're going like, hey, I'm passing by a mattress warehouse. And then you open up
Mhm.
Facebook and it's like, mattress warehouse
Mhm.
online sale. You're like,
Hate
this
that.
is the scariest
You
thing I've
spying
ever seen.
a-holes.
Yeah.
Dare
I
you.
know.
All right,
Gross.
Faith Howell,
Yes.
calm down. I'm going to call you out right now. I don't know if I actually did block Tom. Maybe I did. Feels like something I would do, but I don't know if I actually unfriended him. It was just a shtick. I probably
got?
didn't, Tom, because in MySpace you're like, got to get as many friends as possible right away. So you
Right.
probably hung on to him for a little while so that you didn't look weird
Yeah.
with 4 friends. Faith Howell's like railing on me in the live chat, being like, "What a psycho! This explains a lot. I hate you. I'm unfriending you too. We're blocking you." Like she's going at it. I was just kidding.
Jeepers.
Maybe.
Wow.
I might. Maybe I was lying. I don't know. Kidding, lying,
I don't know
same
if
thing.
she's foaming at the mouth, but it's like, Ryan,
Faith,
Ryan.
are you foaming at the mouth right now?
Melissa,
Yes or
you look
no?
like you had
People-
words in your mouth.
I did have words about liquid IV, and I was talking about
Oh.
liquid IV, and then suddenly I kept seeing ads for liquid IV. I
Ah.
didn't type it out. I
Mhm.
didn't type it
That happens
or
to me a lot.
text it to anyone.
Yep.
And if I see liquid IV ads again,
Remember, if your
Just-
phone can
just-
see it,
Yeah.
then
And it
somebody
sees and
can.
hears all.
yeah.
What a
So
time
Jay-Z
to
would
be
like us to do a show.
No foam. Giggles though.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
not
no, you
nice.
laughed yourself.
Good. That means you're up to date on your rabies.
Oh my god.
You know, rabies is actually like not a laughing matter. I always thought rabies was like a funny
Oh
thing
no,
that they
it's
had
terrible.
Laughing matter.
on cartoons. You know, it's like, oh, foamy, frothy
No.
dog.
Yeah,
but it's like,
you know,
you
okay.
die from them. Holy
Yes.
moly.
Yeah.
When Michael
Scary.
Scott did the fundraiser for rabies awareness, I mean, like,
Right?
yeah, that was halfway serious, man. You can die from that.
Oh my god.
That's
You
scary.
can.
So the episode
Which-
title for tonight is Rabies is not a laughing matter.
Rabies
a good one.
is not a
Sounds like
laughing
good
matter.
stand-up.
But
It's
you
not.
know two rodents that you will least likely get rabies from?
I'm going to guess
Squirrels.
rat and squirrel.
Squirrels and opossum.
Possums. Yes.
Oh,
the trash
Possums.
pandas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Trash pandas,
Opossums.
raccoons get them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it big
Possums
time.
are the least
Possums.
intelligent North American mammal,
But they're one of the most
Not-
helpful.
right?
They
Not to be
really
confused with
are.
possums, which is an Australian thing,
Mhm.
which reminds us
Right.
we got to talk about our beverages because
Oh my
today I'm
gosh, we've
eating
not even
Right.
gotten there yet.
Aussie Bites.
Boy.
Yum. Pick yourself up some Aussie Bites. They're fantastic. I had them on
My
set
mom
one
likes
time.
them too.
They were on a movie
Melissa
set one time
likes
and I
them
was like,
too.
I was like, I'll just do one. Oh, this looks fine. It's morning. Maybe something fill up my little tum tum, and I put it. And I ended up eating like 15 of them. I was such a pig, and now I love them forever.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh man, I gotta
What do
find
you-
these things.
What are you
Costco.
drinking, Melissa? Yep.
Mhm.
My favorite LaCroix,
Oh,
Nice.
limoncello, because it's
Excellent.
delicious. Although I have to say, I had a whole pack of tangerine, and I'm out. That is a very, very close second. Very close second. It's delicious. Like drinking a tangerine.
Mhm.
That sounds good.
Someday. Someday.
Yeah.
Although limoncello,
Yeah.
can't beat that.
I like that key
love
lime too.
this.
Those are my
Oh,
two
it's pretty
favorites. Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
Those are the top
Mhm.
two right there. What are you drinking, Jenny R.
Oh, hey.
Johnson?
Yeah. I'm back on the old mulled cider, winter cider from Bulwark, made in Nova Scotia. It's delicious
Nice.
and refreshing and cinnamony.
Ooh, that sounds nice. And look at that
Ooh.
glass.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nothing but the best for me at my desk. Damn it.
Aw.
It's fancy.
You pour some on your desk, the fallen homie.
No. I wouldn't
What
do
about yourself,
that.
Shar? You drinking something
I've
squirty?
got my usual. So much for dry January. I poured vodka today with a little bit of orange liqueur. And of course, the obligatory squirt reference. Topped it off with that, my grapefruit drink. Squirt, 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 squirt.
If anybody has any connections with the Squirt company, what's the parent company of Squirt?
That's a good question. It used to be Cadbury Beverages, but I think that's folded
Ew.
into something
What?
else. That was like a long time ago. Yeah, I know.
Cadbury
That
had
reminds me.
beverages?
Someone needs to
Mhm.
research this. Okay.
I remember
Speaking of-
looking at the top of the bottle, like when I would get like a squirt at a convenience store way back in the 90s when there were big slams. I'd get those because they
Mhm.
were $1. And it said produced by Cadbury Beverages.
Wow.
Something
Well, speaking
here
of,
says
while Melissa's looking that up, speaking of parent companies, do you know what a baby is called before it's born? Daddy's little squirt.
fetus.
What do you got, Melissa?
Oh, geez.
It's a beverage joke. It's a beverage
It's
because
really good. Really good joke.
also after he's born,
Wow.
Oh, geez.
Squirt's like, we were going to sponsor you, but now,
Now you
Nuh-uh.
ruined it.
like, we're on Team Faith now.
Team Faith now. Wow. I'm looking and my eyes are seeing, but they're not reading.
My internet
one
says, yeah.
Dr. Pepper bottling squirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
It's-
Manufacturer Keurig Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
All the big
Keurig.
beverage
Coca-Cola.
companies
Yeah.
are just folding into one another.
This says Squirt competes primarily against the Coca-Cola.
Ah.
Like
Mhm.
Mountain Dew. No, Mountain Dew
Yeah.
is Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
The Coca-Cola company's Fresca.
Okay, if you say so.
It competes
It's good.
with it.
Remember
Oh,
RC
okay.
Cola? That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Property of
then.
Dr. Pepper, which
Okay,
is appropriate because
and-
War Dogheim is in the chat
Hey.
and loves Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Sure
Nice.
does.
Okay. Well, that's cool to know. All right.
hmm
So
By the
Squirt
way,
is in cat boots with Dr. Pep.
Mm-hmm.
War Dogheim, Dr. Pepper has a message they'd like us to pass to you. They said, thanks for putting our kids through college. Is what Dr. Pepper said to you. Sorry, it's the Dayquil talking. I slammed a bunch of Dayquil before we went live. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask everybody at home, have you ever taken NyQuil by accident instead of Dayquil? If so, please tell us in the live chat.
Oh boy.
I'm sure it's a good story. I remember one time in high school, I came home and I was plugged the ears, parents of the kids. I like got some NyQuil, and you're a kid, you don't really know exactly what's going on. So I drank like 5 shots of it real quick. And then I just went to sleep. I was laying on the couch and I remember putting on the TV and I remember hearing life go by. I remember hearing my parents come home, my brother come home. I remember like I think dinner happening. They go up to bed. I woke up at midnight, like whatever it was, 8 hours later, or 9 hours or 10 hours. I think I came home at like noon, sick. And then, yeah, so maybe 12 hours. I went upstairs. I brushed my teeth. I went back to bed for another like 7 or 8 hours. And I felt great the next day. I was like, I just slept 20 hours. When you're a teenager, you're like, if you're a teenager, don't ever do that. But as a teenager, you can kind of eat anything and do whatever, and your body's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, any fun stories like that?
Fine.
I just sent you a little drink chart there of like what companies own what.
Ooh.
Just for reference.
That's
Nice.
fun.
It's
All
a
right,
visual.
downloading for future reference.
Yeah.
It's a visual. Speaking of RC Cola, it's also owned by Keurig Dr. Pepper.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, no, I cannot say I've never replaced NyQuil with DayQuil. I've done the opposite, which was very disappointing because then I didn't fall asleep and I really needed to. And I'm just like, so do I like overdose on the medicine because I want the sleep aid too? Or what do I do here? And I think I just ended up laying in bed all night miserable, because I was all congested and couldn't breathe. And I'm like, this sucks. I hate DayQuil. I
A lot of people
NyQuil.
do, yeah. Oh, this is what I'm drinking, by the way. I'm drinking like a lemon ginger tea
Very nice.
yummy.
Lemon ginger is one of my faves when I'm sick.
Yum.
and some water
Nice.
and my Aussie bites. But this is good stuff, everybody. Check this out. Here's what Jenny found. This is weird. I always thought that Dr. Pepper was part of Pepsi.
I thought so too, but
But
apparently
Pepsi wants
its
you to
own
think that.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
So Coke is, everybody knows,
Oh.
Coke, Sprite, Fanta, whatever though. What is that? I don't know. Mellow
Mellow
yellow?
yellow.
Mellow
Oh.
Yeah, mellow yellow.
That
still
looks different.
exists.
Okay. They
got a facelift.
Mellow yellow.
Okay.
Bart?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Pibb. Mr.
Oh
Pibb.
my
Come on,
God.
grow up, Mr. Pibb.
On all of my old VHSs of like Star Trek taped off of TV, there were so many Mellow Yellow commercials because it just came out during that time. So it's just like,
yes.
wow.
And
They
then
were pushing
Pepsi.
that really hard.
I
And
wonder
Mug
if
beer.
I wonder if Pepsi split up with a couple of them because look, I
They
thought
might
it
have.
used to have 7-Up. I thought
I
Pepsi
thought
had
so, too.
7-Up and Dr.
I think they
Pepper.
branched
I thought
off.
so too.
So maybe
Oh,
these
yeah.
split in half because now they
Actually-
have Starry. They created Starry. They have Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
Mug. Sundrop's a new one. Crush and Sunkist are both here. This is weird.
What it is that like it's okay. So KDP bottling, they have they like license things to Pepsi. So they license Crush and Schweppes to Pepsi, so that they can have brands in places that have Pepsi exclusively. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like when you go to a pizza
Gotcha.
parlor and then you
Yeah.
like push on
You
the
need
fountain
some.
drinks.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
Okay.
Ginger ale.
business
Yeah.
stuff. Actually, yeah. I
Mhm.
wonder which one owns Canada Dry. I think it's Pepsi. Pepsi does.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
You know we got a
Yeah.
poll coming
Oh.
for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. About time. About time.
Woohoo.
While we do that, Melissa, actually, let's pull this up so we could talk about Star Trek a little bit for a second too.
Okay, cool.
Important.
I think there's people who do want us to do that in the chat. Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair.
I mean, we're only a half hour in. Come on, guys.
Yeah, right? We're
is
pretty well
the
right on
warm-up.
target. I know, right?
Hey, look at that guy. What's up with him?
Warm-up. Woohoo.
Melissa,
Yes.
why is Christopher Lloyd, this stallion, gorgeous young man, in the news?
Well, because some exciting announcements have been made that Christopher Lloyd is going to be at Star Trek San Francisco Oh.
Yay.
next
Oh, that's
weekend.
exciting.
That's awesome.
Star Trek
That's
San
next weekend?
Francisco.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
How cool is that? I mean, that's huge news.
That is huge news.
that is. That's a score.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is gigantic news. Real quick, everybody, we've got the poll in the live chat of which one of these three you prefer. And so we're going to pull it up again. Here it is. Do you prefer Coke with Coke, Sprite, Fanta, Mellow Yellow with this weird, I don't know what they think they're
I have
Kill
never
Bill over here.
seen that.
Caffeinated citrus. You see, there's like the type
Oh,
flavor. Yeah. See what's going on
interesting.
there?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that Sundrop and Mellow Yellow were like that. Then it's not mellow.
I didn't know they were
Barks.
caffeinated.
I didn't
Sorry,
either.
so we got Coke, Sprite, Fanta, Mellow Yellow, Barks, Mr. Pibb. Pepsi has Pepsi, Starry, Mountain Dew, Mug. I wonder what they used to have here. I thought it was 7-Up.
It was
And
7.
Keurig
was.
Dr.
It had to
Pepper
been.
has RC, yum, 7-Up Crush and Sunkist. That's weird.
Super weird.
Sundrop, A&W, and Dr. Pepper. That's tough. Which
And
root
Squirt.
beer is and Squirt, that's right.
Squirt, 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 squirt.
What's the best root beer of these three? Barks, Mug, and A&W.
Good question.
Oh, A&W, baby.
I feel like that's the one, yeah.
Hmm.
Might be.
Yeah. Like that's what I grew up with.
Hmm.
You know, we had an A&W restaurant in
Yeah.
the place where I grew up.
I
And
used
so
to go
I
there
get a little
too.
root beer float. And I still got a little A&W cup that they would give you. It was like a very
Yeah.
little kid-sized root beer float. And I was like 4, you know? So I've
Wow.
kept it for sentimental value.
Aw.
And yeah, it's adorbs.
Yeah. Memories.
When we used to go camping as a kid, like it would be like a 4-hour drive up into the
Mhm.
mountains, and about midway through the drive, there'd be a nice little A&W restaurant that we'd stop at. So that's the only time I ever
Oh.
went there. That was fun. It's probably really shitty food, but you don't care when you're a kid. You're like,
Mm.
yeah, this looks like a
Look.
party. They have 3 menu options.
It's
Yeah,
true.
look, you don't go there for the food. You go there for the floats.
Hmm
Yeah, but I always remembered them having good French fries.
Did
Yeah.
they? Okay.
Mhm.
Tough to
I
mess that
think
up.
so.
I'd hope so, but
As
Well,
the only thing I could
people
eat in most
do mess
fast food
that up.
restaurants growing up was French fries. I had a pretty good
Right.
I had a pretty good these are the fries that I like, these are the fries I don't like, because it was just
Yeah.
that's what I ate if I went to a fast food restaurant. Being a
Yeah.
vegetarian in the 80s, you know.
oh gosh, yeah, your options are like salad or salad.
Yeah. Oh, not even McDonald's in the 80s. There was no salad.
Oh,
There
you,
was no
you
salad.
don't go to McDonald's.
No,
yeah,
no,
just
you go and
don't.
get the fries. That's it.
There was
If you
no
go on a
mixed
have
salad?
on a
beef
class trip,
seasoning
or
in those.
yeah, but it was the 80s.
But you
where
didn't know that back then.
You know, well, no,
Yeah.
but it also was just like there just wasn't an option, right? If all of your friends are having a McDonald's birthday party and you're a vegetarian, you have
Oh,
to
damn,
go.
Yeah,
You can't not
Mhm.
go,
Right.
and you have to
Yeah.
eat something.
right. You know, I didn't think about that.
Wow.
I didn't turn vegetarian until I was 15.
Mhm.
So like the McDonald's birthday parties were, I went to a few. They weren't that wasn't a
Yeah.
big deal. But like, yeah, thinking about that, oh dang, yeah,
Mhm.
what would you do?
I tried a couple of chicken nuggets, but I don't really count that as like having had chicken because it was the 80s, and I don't feel like the chicken nuggets in the 80s were chicken.
Well,
They're
no,
still
they
not.
They were
never
certainly
really
not
have been.
vegetarian.
No, they weren't. They were just sort of like a.
rank
Just because you didn't
chicken,
eat
it's like-
chicken, you did eat like gristle
It's-
and
Yeah,
ligaments
I know.
and tendons
some sort of
and kneecaps and
product.
stuff.
Blech.
Yeah, it's gross.
Sludge.
What
So-
they make.
Here's another
You
one
guys-
for you. I didn't have root beer until I was like 30.
Weird.
Wow.
Oh man, okay.
Was it because
story?
there's bats in it?
I just didn't. I didn't like how it smelled. It was like I didn't. It's like my palate wasn't ready for
Oh.
it. Now I love it.
It was so cloy.
Mm.
Okay,
It's
so
cloying.
Just like the Federation.
Christopher Lloyd is now coming to Trek to San Francisco. Amazing. A week before the convention, he's like, sorry, I'm not great with time. And then he's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, really?
He's like, I'll do it.
I love it. It's
I love that image,
amazing.
by the way.
Let's
Wow.
look
Postcard
at this.
image. Look at all these people.
They rule. They're
Yeah.
that's
friends.
Quite a lineup.
It really is.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Look at this group. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that all going to fit in a city that's like 6 miles by 7 miles?
It's gonna be a lot.
Trick question. It's not going to be it's in Burlingame, just south, because San Francisco doesn't have room for it. It's a tiny, tiny city.
Is it?
Beautiful city. Yeah, it's tiny.
Surprisingly, yes.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
interesting.
42 square miles,
Wow.
which is like, I don't know
A
how
lot of
many,
people.
I don't know how many kilos, Jenny. I don't know. It's like 100 centimeters or something. I don't know. 20 liters.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it's
300 liters,
dense.
I'm told.
Nice.
Liters.
Look at this good looking group
Look
right
at
here.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good
man.
row. Uh-huh.
It is a good row.
Love the rose.
Second only to Ensign.
I was just thinking about Ensign Row.
Oh, hey. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Lupaza, a lot of people
Lupasa.
There's
love them
Mr.
some
Doug
Yeah.
Jones.
Lupaza.
Who could not mistake those eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so wonderful.
Love him.
Don't forget my eyes.
Right. Yeah.
God bless.
He won't let you
My-
forget.
Look at mine, my bloody eyes over here.
Oh,
Awesome.
These two are great on stage together, Doug
Oh,
and
wait.
Elias.
Eugene
Mm.
Cordero. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
He's so
oh,
funny.
man. Ethan
Mhm.
Phillips. Ethan
Speaking
Peck.
of stand-up.
Yeah.
Right?
These are
Yeah.
the two funniest people on this whole show right here.
Yeah.
Ethan
Oh,
Phillips
man.
and Eugene Cordero. But
Oh
now
my
if we're
God.
talking dreamiest, Melissa, who would you say?
No comment.
It's Ethan Phillips.
Hey, what about
Damn
me?
straight.
Hey, Larry. Mr. Nemechek. Of course he's
Hey.
there.
Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Marina Sirtis is going to be there. Hey.
Yeah, she's
Awesome.
big time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Michelle
Michael
Hurd.
Dorn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of big time.
Look at
Big
this.
time.
Mab from the original series. What was the episode? Friday's
Friday's
what was
Child?
Yes.
Friday's
Wow.
Child.
Wow, that is a get. I
Yeah.
don't know if I've seen him at a convention before.
He's going to be on stage on Friday with
Fun.
Cool.
Bobby Clark
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
Nice.
Hey, all right.
Sick.
and Diane Salinger. There's going to be like special guest stars.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that'll be neat.
Hmm.
And Sean Kenny.
No.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful.
Oh, we love
Nice.
Sean Kenny.
Oh, who's that
Look at
punk
this
on
one.
the left?
Oh, Noelle Wells. Yeah, she's cool though.
Oh my God.
She's
You're making
the
me
worst.
motion sick. You're zooming in and zooming out. I'm like,
It's like that the microfiche. Did
Yes,
that ever make
yes.
us dizzy? Yeah.
oh my God. Yeah.
And if
Oh
you
my
like
gosh.
astrophysicists, we've got 3 of them. Every single day has one or
Oh
two
my God.
astrophysicists talking. Olivia A. Green, Rika French, and where'd she go? Sorry, I'll go slowly. And Jessica Stasek here.
That's so
Awesome.
cool.
She's got a funny accent. You're going to love her. She's a lot of fun.
Nice.
She
And
is awesome.
you've seen Rika speak at Vegas before. She's
Yeah.
been around for
Mhm.
sure. She's
She's
great.
great.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
all
that's
3 of
fun.
them are speaking on the East Coast right now, actually. They're doing something
Oh,
on the East
cool.
some
Oh,
kind of
really?
some kind of conference, yeah. They had like a
That's
chance
awesome.
meeting.
So I was talking about that. That punk. Sure. Yeah, I love Tawny.
Mhm.
Notice how you just
Stand
scroll
up.
past the other one.
I know,
Yeah,
And
right
that
there.
guy, what the hell is he doing there?
The camera loves Sonequa, though. Look at this.
I know,
know.
right?
Right?
Unbelievable.
Make love to that camera, girl. Man.
She is stunning. She's
Seriously.
stunning.
Some
Mhm.
people just have it.
Like
Look at
Sean
those
Kenny, who's
eyes.
like, how have
Like,
you been in
hey.
the original series and you still look this young?
I know, right?
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 Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah, I know. Great guy, too. You're going to love him at the convention.
Mhm.
He's super nice. You could go up to talk to him, buy him a sandwich. He likes pastrami, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
It's going to be
But-
inundated with sandwiches now.
Good. He's a good guy. He deserves
Yeah.
it.
Hey, feed him sandwiches.
Be like, why
Feed
are
him
people bringing me all
sandwiches.
these sandwiches?
They're delicious.
Hey, you know what? Feeding somebody is one of the most generous things you can do.
Yeah, I don't even
That's
like
why we
pastrami.
love John Billingsley and the Hollywood Food
Mhm.
Coalition
Absolutely.
doing
That is
amazing
correct.
work. And we hope to hear more news from them soon because, they've been postponed because they're heroes. Heroes are like, sorry, I got some hero stuff to do right now. Maybe
Yep.
you heard.
Right.
That's
and I think
right.
that's awesome.
They're very
Love that, too.
busy feeding people right now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, so the answer to tonight's poll before we move on to the next item, which parent company do you prefer? 17% say Pepsi.
Oh,
That's
take
about
that
right.
generation.
That's right.
Yeah, new generation. No, it's
34%
not.
said Dr. Pepper,
Mm,
and 48% said Coke. Coke is not,
Coke
Look,
is.
man, there's a
Coke
lot of
tastes like
Diet Coke
battery
drinkers
vote
out
for
acid.
there. Think about
Coke.
how much
Oh,
Larry
okay.
Nemechek alone drinks Diet Coke. Like he lives
I
off
don't,
that stuff.
I'll never.
I used to be an addict myself. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I knew
a
a
Coca-Cola.
girl that would
cola
bring
fan.
Mhm.
like two-liter bottles of Diet Coke with her to spend the night at her friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the
I had a
night.
friend like that too, actually.
Like drinking it as she's going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
Like
that's
gross.
fiendish.
hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how
Like,
many times did she pee during the night?
I don't know.
Gosh.
Her friend was my roommate. That's how I knew. I was like,
Oh, wow.
I'm like, your friend is
Ew.
weird. Very nice. But
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys remember the
anyway,
Pepsi taste test?
Oh, I
You
remember
know,
the
I very
commercials for
vaguely.
that.
Yeah.
And they actually like you could like go to the mall and do the Pepsi taste test.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't live in a place I didn't have a mall that was cool enough to do that.
I mean I yeah, to be fair, I happened to be somewhere like I happened to be in Halifax, but I lived like 4 hours away in a place that did not have a mall. So I was very excited to see the Pepsi taste test. And I picked Coke because I knew the difference and I liked Coke better and I wanted to tell them.
that's called
Yeah.
confirmation bias.
Honestly, though, there is a difference between Pepsi and Coke, and you can
Definitely.
like both. It's just they are different tastes. They really
Yeah.
are.
They are.
Hmm?
They
And
are.
there's
feel like
also a difference
Pepsi is
between Diet
sweet.
Pepsi and Diet Coke.
Yes.
Big
Yeah,
time.
Pepsi's sweeter for sure.
Way sweeter.
It's like cloying, I would
Is
argue.
it
Mhm.
sweeter?
I think so,
It's
and
like-
especially okay
Yeah.
if you go back to the NutraSweet days where they were doing like the really bad artificial sweeteners for you, like oh my god, my mom drank that
disgusting.
with like it was water. So I
Mhm.
remember that well, and like that is just it tastes stronger than sugar.
Mhm.
Huh.
NutraSweet.
Gotcha.
That was the 80s for you.
NutraSweet. Yeah.
Oh,
I
NutraSweet.
didn't like cola.
No?
I
Like
did.
I liked Sprite and Squirt and 7-Up
Mhm.
and
Squirt.
all of those. And I
Mhm.
preferred Mellow Yellow to Mountain Dew. Mountain
Nice.
Pea Water.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's never been
Pea
my...
water.
Mm-mm. No,
Look, when I
no.
was in junior high school, Mountain Dew was all the rage because we thought we were so extreme, you know?
Yeah.
And so
Better than Mountain
we were
Dew.
gonna go for the most like the
Ooh,
biggest
my
caffeine
God.
pie we could possibly get because we weren't cool enough to have Jolt Cola in the town where I grew up. So
Mhm.
Jolt
you
was
know.
cool. Crystal Pepsi was cool.
Crystal Pepsi was
Crystal
cool.
Pepsi.
Yep.
All
Crystal
kind, I feel like the
Pepsi.
90s were the
Oh
heyday
my
of like
gosh.
sodas.
They
Just all
were.
kinds of
Everything. They were
crazy.
the
Yeah.
heyday of everything.
They
Yeah,
really were.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
honestly.
90s were fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't know how good we had it.
Do
You know what
know
else
that
they had in the
baggy pants are
90s?
back? Baggy
Yeah,
pants
what's
and
that?
flannel
Yeah.
like what you're wearing?
I have them. I wear them.
Dude, last time I was in a
Mhm.
shopping mall, it was all the clothing stores had flannel shirts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even Costco has them.
Yeah. I never
Yeah.
stopped wearing them. Thank you very much.
Oh,
You
you're
did
And good on
welcome.
you because 1995
Neither did-
forever, am I right?
Agreed.
Yeah. But neither did Aaron. He was a
No.
flannel
Right.
wearer till the end.
Oh my God.
And beanie
Yes.
and gloves.
Oh.
He was a biker
See,
gang.
see, yeah. This is, yes.
This is why you should have known each other.
I strongly agree. I strongly agree.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so tickets can be found at creationentertainment.com, everybody. Go.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is not too late, especially
right.
if you live anywhere in California.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in LA. It's just a 6-hour drive for me. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna love every minute of that drive. I'm gonna drive up with my friend Darth Shuey, and we're gonna gossip about all you guys so hard. We're gonna giggle. We're gonna stop somewhere in the nasty California Central Valley, somewhere that smells like cow shit, and we're gonna
Oh,
eat
no.
food items and gas up. And I would be like, you better finish that food before you come in my car because he's being a messy. And we're gonna have the
Mhm.
time of our lives. And you can do that too. That's just the start. And then there's Christopher Lloyd and a ton of other people
That's
that are
awesome.
going to be
Right.
there.
When you get there. Okay, I gotta ask, which way do
He's
you
awesome.
take to get between LA and San
Yeah.
Fran?
So you just go up to the 5 freeway,
Are
right?
you gonna do they're gonna do the grapevine? Oh, you
Yeah.
poor F.
And then you're in the Central Valley for 3 hours, and then you take the 126
It's tough.
over to 101, which is very dangerous, but less dangerous than it used to be, Pacheco Pass.
Yeah.
And then you take that to 101 in Gilroy. That always smells delicious.
Mm.
It smells like garlic. It's the
Ooh,
garlic capital of the
that's
world,
right.
you know.
Really?
Yep. Garlic
Yep.
Fest, baby.
Like actually?
Mhm. Yep.
Yes.
That
And
sounds
just
amazing.
south of it is like Castroville, which is the
Mm.
artichoke capital of the world. Those guys should be friends.
Oh, hey.
They should be friends.
California's
Why are they not
interesting.
friends?
Yeah.
It
California
is.
is
a lot
like the
here.
biggest exporter of almonds too, but nobody
I
knows
know.
that or talks
I
about
knew
that.
that.
It's weird.
I know that.
Oh yeah,
We don't even know
California
that.
almonds are a thing.
I know that because of the
Yeah.
bees, because they had to ship a bunch of bees into. I read this book about bees,
Mhm.
and they had to like
Right.
ship bees to California to pollinate all of the almonds because they didn't have
That-
enough bees.
That book
Oh
should
my
be called
gosh.
ABC, Almonds, Bees, California.
Yeah.
It uses up like half of the entire state's water or something ridiculous like that. It's
It's
crazy.
yeah, almonds are
Yeah.
a big water sucking crop, which is the last thing that we need.
Yes.
That's why I switched to
Right.
oat milk. Actually,
Yeah, I'm both.
Yeah.
I do almond milk and oat milk. Oat milk's
Mhm.
more expensive, but you know.
but it's
Yeah.
delicious.
I'm trying to like
It's
oat milk
so
because I love
delicious.
almond
I love
milk.
it.
And the
Yeah.
water though, yeah, that's definitely an issue.
Yeah.
The other day at Costco, I saw pistachio milk. That is a new
Ooh.
thing
Oh,
emerging.
yum.
apparently.
I'll eat the
have
heck out of that.
tried that, and it's really delicious. Although
Mhm.
it doesn't really taste like pistachios, it's delicious.
Mhm.
Although I may have had it, it may have been pistachio chocolate milk.
That's
So
different.
Oh, hey, that sounds
might
great.
have been
Oh, I'd rather
Mhm.
have hazelnut chocolate milk if I'm going to put nuts in my chocolate.
Nut milk.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
a pistachio latte at the coffee shop I go to, and they had the pistachio milk, and they told me where they got it from. And I thought, oh, that's really interesting. That's cool. I love pistachios. I just wondered if it went with anything else. So you're telling me it doesn't really taste like pistachios when it's in milk form?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Cool.
And
Good
I
to
was
know.
I tried it because it was on sale. And I
Mhm.
think because people didn't want to try it because they hadn't tried it before. And I was like, okay, I'll try it.
Mhm.
It's on
I'll
sale.
always try.
You guys, this is
What?
insane. What
What?
luck. Paul Brulo in the live chat says, I just hosted an almond convention. Wow. How much did you
And-
charge the almonds?
How many almonds showed up?
That's awesome.
Yeah, like this is crazy. Like,
Like,
this
do you
must be
invite the
good money.
trees or the nuts?
So
What do you
nutty.
do?
Mm, that sounds
Um,
great, though. Can you imagine
I-
just like
an
sampling
almond?
different kinds of almonds and
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
like
Yes,
that.
please. And the smell, it would smell so good there.
Yeah, it would.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think oat milk is my favorite,
Mhm.
but I usually get coconut because
Nice. Yeah.
Interesting.
it's less expensive.
There's
Mhm.
a coconut almond blend too that's okay.
Ooh.
Coffee Black,
Ooh.
who's probably a Voyager fan and waiting for us to get to Voyager's 30th
Yes.
anniversary in just a minute here.
Sorry
Says-
about this.
Almond milk and oat milk are my favorite.
Mhm.
And On
Yeah.
B does
Sometimes-
confirm.
Yeah.
What, Jenny?
I was just gonna
Sometimes.
say sometimes I like to have oatmeal and then I have oat milk on it and then I think it's funny.
It's very funny. Tell your friends, everybody.
I like to have a little chuckle while I eat it.
Oh man, if George Carlin were here, he would write that material down. Let me
I
tell you.
know.
Like,
I
no, he
know.
would just
I
totally
know.
cuss us out. Who
Yeah,
the
he
F do we
would.
think we are? You
Yeah.
bunch of dipshits. Stop
We should probably
talking.
talk about Star Trek soon.
Yeah, On B confirms. Yeah, you drive through that one area of California and it smells of garlic, but it's wonderful because it doesn't smell like
It's-
roasted garlic.
No.
Right.
It smells like
Right.
garlic in the earth. You know, so it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
it's like
it's
an earthy.
unique.
It's really aromatic. It's really
Wow.
nice.
It's
And they
so
have a
good.
ton of farms and fruit
Mhm.
stands. You could pull over anywhere and
Oh
they have
my
like those fruit
God.
stands and people selling
Mhm.
things and you just end up spending $100 bucks.
Yes.
And then the half
Oh
of
my
it goes
God.
bad in your home because it's you bought a lot of it, but it's so good. And you want to support local businesses, especially
Mhm.
little farmers and
Right.
stuff. It's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I
One of
love
my
that.
favorite things is like you can go out there a lot of times and pick it yourself. They'll tell you if you can or not, but a lot of them
Mm.
offer that. And it's like, that's super cool. Where else are you going to be able to do
Yeah.
that?
You just pull it up. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that is one of the
Yeah.
cooler things about driving that route is you're able to
That's
do
cool.
stuff like that. And at the same
Mhm.
time, like, man, the grapevine is bleak.
Yeah, once you get over the
It's okay.
grapevine, it's just
fine,
3
but you
hours.
just got to do that.
It's 3 hours of flat cow poop smelling Central
Well, the
Valley.
cow
That used to be a
poop
giant
smell is
lake.
not
It
fun,
used to be a
but
giant lake in the center of California.
Not anymore. It's a bunch of
Yeah.
nuttin'.
It
There's like a
did.
Denny's.
It was called Bakersfield Lake. Jenny doesn't believe me. Now you're about to learn something. You're gonna learn today.
Geography! I tricked you. I made you show me geography because I wanted to know. I'm excited.
oh, but I love California because it's so varying.
That's really cool.
We really do have everything here.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
big state, and it's just a matter of like, okay, what are you into? What do you want out of your life? You can find it here. That's what I love about this
Right.
place.
Yeah, and most of it is beautiful. Beautiful for varying reasons because of their different ecosystems.
Yeah.
And
Tons.
climates.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it really, it's super diverse,
Mhm.
which is why we can grow so much stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is amazing.
I mean, it reminds me of Canada in a way because Canada, people have this idea of like what Canada is and what it looks like here and it's so
Ugly.
different.
I mean. So no, I was just trying to help. So I believe maybe it's Tulare Lake. Some people in the live chat probably know.
Oh, yeah, War Dog kind of mentions that.
Yeah, I knew War Dog would know this. He knows everything. So
He does.
Tulare Lake used to be this gigantic thing from the San Joaquin Valley, San Joaquin River. And then they blocked it so that they could grow farmland. You know, they could
That's right.
harvest things. And so now
Who
it's
needs
just
a lake?
it's just this tiny little leftover lake.
Oh,
yeah, we don't need water. It's fine.
Wow.
But it used to be this gigantic lake in the middle of California, just like as recently as like 100 years ago or something.
That's crazy because that's going from what,
Maybe,
like, that's like Bakersfield to San Francisco, basically. Like,
it's like Bakersfield to Fresno, looks like.
Yeah.
Fresno would be
still-
here.
Yeah. But that's like far.
That's
Yeah.
That's a big lake.
That's like,
yeah.
it's probably like 150 miles easy, I would say.
Yeah,
That's
that's crazy.
a lot for a lake.
A lot of water to lose.
Yeah.
Before the late 1800s.
Wow.
Late, so yeah, about
Wow.
130, 140 years ago. Anyway,
Oh,
weird.
love geography.
Take that, Netherlands. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That lake is bigger than your whole country that you guys keep bragging that you're like, oh yeah, we made our country, we made our thing so huge.
Yeah.
You know, the American West states really are huge, though.
They are. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
They're countries.
Huge.
Yes, essentially. Like California could be a country on its own. It's like what, the fifth largest economy in the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come
on.
And the fourth largest
one of
ego.
Well, and one of the fourth.
Yeah.
I
Texas
don't
is 1
remember
through
the
3.
number, but it has one of the largest exports in the world as well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
In goods, yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot in this state. A lot.
I wish we would export bads. We have to keep them, I guess. Okay.
Yes,
So-
agreed.
Define.
There's no market for them. There's no market for them anywhere.
It's
Nobody
true.
wants
Nobody
them.
wants that.
You guys, Melissa prepped a beautiful show. So let's continue on what
I
Melissa.
suppose we had to do that. Like, we've been really bad this week.
I
Sorry.
don't think so. I think this is great. I think this is
Yeah,
good.
Honestly,
TV.
This is the chill part. This is the chill.
We are good at the chilling.
part.
I feel like
As long
we've
as we
gotten
wear
better
Star
at the
Trek
chilling.
shirts, that covers the Star Trek part.
Well, yeah.
hey, you know, we get to set the
And we
bar.
did talk
We're the
about
host of the
Christopher
show.
Lloyd.
Like we show up
did.
and we do this thing. So you
And
know
we
what? Yeah,
mentioned
it's
like
our rules.
30. We mentioned like 30 Star Trek actors already. How many shows have already mentioned 30 Star Trek actors in 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one for you. You said 30. We talked about the 90s. What do those two things have in common? 30 plus 90s plus Star
Voyager.
Trek?
Oh!
I guess I'll skip over to
Well
Voyager
done,
here.
Jenny.
Thank
We
you.
can skip over
You
to
guys-
Voyager. That sounds good.
I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
and I could be wrong, usually am wrong, and I appreciate the fact that people usually just let me say stupid stuff and don't point it out. But so Voyager's 30th anniversary was what, like yesterday or the day before or something. But I
Seriously,
feel like I feel like it didn't get a ton of fanfare. We all saw the posts on social media. There was social media posts,
Yes.
but there wasn't a
That's
lot.
it.
It was just like posts. It was kind of like, oh, on this day in
Mhm.
1997, this episode happened.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
feels like
really?
they deserve. I mean, maybe I'm
We
wrong,
deserve
Melissa.
better.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, because
Well,
really
I saw
it
the
was.
post, but that
I
was it.
didn't include all of the articles that I saw, but I saw a fair amount of articles
Okay.
when I was putting together the email
Mhm.
that were interesting, but I know the chill on Fridays usually
What about the
outweighs
chill on Fridays?
We're
the,
just
the
so
articles.
chill.
So
Yeah.
I put in the morsels, but there
Mhm.
was, I don't know, I saw some fanfare. And then if you scroll down in the Voyager section, StarTrek.com, I believe, or
Nice.
the official Star Trek shop has some Voyager merchandise on sale
Oh, do they?
with a discount. Yeah.
Can I just
Now-
say that StarTrek.com is my
Dude.
favorite website because,
I
again,
love Star
It is?
Trek.com.
no pop-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that is a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
But
is
I
this
see
good
the
merch
website.
or is it like the heartthrob tees kind of
Oh my
merch?
gosh.
It's like, well, it's kind of fun. I mean,
Yeah, it's not bad merch.
Okay,
not
because
bad.
honestly, I didn't know this was even the case, and like
Mhm.
I've not been to StarTrek.com lately.
well, I took it from their Facebook page, so
Okay.
Facebook.com is the website.
Facebook.com. But they have hoodies and a
Mhm.
cup and some t-shirts.
All
Yeah.
right, okay. I
Yeah.
like the there's coffee in that Nebula can glass. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like I'd actually
Jar.
buy that.
Mhm.
That's great.
Yeah.
There's a fan set pin, which is great.
Mhm.
Oh
Mhm.
man, $35 for yeah.
Yep.
Now, granted, okay, it's StarTrek.com, so it's gonna be overpriced.
Mhm.
I hate to say that, but it's true.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they have
Yeah.
sales.
There's the heartthrob ones. Yeah.
Yeah, oh
But
god,
yeah,
the
there
heart.
is-
I'm sorry, the
Ooh,
heartthrob
look at that
tees. What?
blanket.
What? I can't. But there is other merch on this shop that is
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
but not.
Have you heard, Chakotay? I'm a heartthrob now.
Yes,
At least it's got the
Catherine,
right
I
ship
know.
behind her.
Yeah. Oh
Right?
man. Man alive.
Ooh,
Oh,
Star Trek
goodness.
luggage
That-
tag.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Huh.
That blanket looks cozy.
Blanket.
Yeah.
Show us the blanket.
We
Ryan,
like
show us the
blankies.
blanket.
Show us
Oh,
that
sorry.
blanket.
I was just happy that they showed
$23
both
for a
sides of this
luggage
thing.
tag.
Mm-hmm.
$50 for a blankie.
Oh, there you go.
But
Ooh, I do
look,
like a
it
fleecy
looks-
blanket.
Yeah.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
a com badge blankie, which is cute.
Mhm. Mhm.
There's coffee in that nebula.
Ooh,
Little
there's a
generations
Generations one
blanket.
too.
Ooh. Yeah,
Well,
all
they
right.
know.
All right.
But for
See,
50
you
bucks,
guys,
would you honestly buy
StarTrek.com.
it?
They got good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look at that.
it better be
Ew.
good for this.
Pillows.
Oh,
Ah.
pillows. Wait, how much are they selling their pillows for?
Ooh, good question.
There's a horrible joke to be a lot of horrible jokes to be made about this being Janeway's uniform.
Oh my
And
god.
you know, like what's, have you ever wanted to I just don't even want to.
I-
Never mind.
Let people
Okay, it's
do
pillow.
whatever they want.
Oh,
20
okay.
Now, does it have the pillow inside or
$23.99.
is it just the
Case. Is it?
Oh, no,
Throw
it's actually
pillow.
it's actually
It's a
got their
pillow.
All right.
But
Okay.
it is a manufactured. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What?
I know what you mean.
I'm missing out. What?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ryan just put something into the private chat that's pretty funny.
Which is like,
Don't
have
tell them
not-
about the private chat.
Too late.
yeah.
We have
Whenever
one.
there's
We
whenever
talk
there's
amongst
something that's
ourselves.
too crazy for us to share on live YouTube, we share it amongst ourselves and
Yeah.
giggle.
Yeah,
Like
because
Shar was
YouTube
saying,
would
we
pull
should.
us off.
Shar was saying that we should change the show to Star Trek and Squirt. That's what she said. She was, and we were like, no, but maybe.
I mean,
It's
it would be 18
90%.
plus for sure.
Oh no.
Anyway, so Melissa, you say that there was a lot of coverage, and I just missed it because I was too busy.
Well, I mean, I just saw coverage of it going through the news and such, and then seeing posts from folks like Marina Krovchak and Rashid and other wonderful people who were
Yeah.
celebrating Voyager's 30th anniversary. So I did see a lot
Yeah.
of Voyager love.
There was definitely a lot of fan love, just
Mhm.
acknowledging it. And I don't know if you all did anything. I always try to watch Caretaker on
Nice, yeah.
Voyager's premiere date, even though it wasn't technically the premiere date for me, but I still accept the 16th as the date because
Of course.
back in the day, you may or may not have had a UPN station.
Right.
And in my local market, I had a UPN affiliate, which meant Voyager didn't premiere until like Saturday that week, which was, I think it's going to be the 18th. I think that is technically my Voyager anniversary. And yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
My Voyager
Ooh.
anniversary came around, I want to say 2016 was when I
Whoa.
first watched Voyager.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. And that's because I found out Aaron was in Voyager
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
That's
So I
right.
watched
Car.
this episode
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, I watched Voyager since day one. I'm a day one guy.
Wow.
Yep.
With my road buddy, Darth Shuey, that I'm going
Nice.
up to San Francisco with, not to be confused with my road dog, who everybody knows is Rico E. Anderson. And
Exactly.
if he's listening, he's like, you better say that because you know you're my road dog. And if you don't say
Exactly.
that, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh.
But yeah, day one,
Mhm.
I would go to Darth's house and watch Deep Space Nine season 5 or whatever it was during the Dominion Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe 4 or 5 in 1995.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess it was 4.
Mhm.
And we would watch Deep Space Nine at his place with his dad. I believe it was Thursday at 8. And Wednesday at 9 was the new show, Voyager. And so we watched, I would go to that place twice a week and we would partay. We would have Darth's dad's going to be in San Francisco too, everybody. So check that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Voyager right from the start, and except the same thing happened that happened with Deep Space Nine was that I went away to university in 97 and lost access to TV basically for several years. So I kind of, fell off both of them. And it wasn't until like 2018 that I like finally went back and like rewatched, like, and watched them all the way through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ended up doing that with Enterprise. Like
Mhm,
that was
me too.
my university time.
Yep.
Like I started watching Enterprise and then eventually textbooks and working a job and going to school just took over and I didn't make time for any TV at all back then.
My first watch of Enterprise was in 2020
Yeah, mine was
Wow.
like maybe 2019. Yeah. All the way through.
Mhm.
during COVID. I think.
Yeah.
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 Good time
Yeah.
to catch up on TV.
And
Oh,
it's so good.
It is.
It is so good.
I love that show. I love what a product of its time it is.
Mhm.
But and I I don't see that as a negative for it. Like it really,
Right.
it works for what Enterprise is, like
Yes.
just starting
Mhm.
out. They think they know everything, but they don't, like it's perfect.
I can relate. Jenny, I just
Yes.
realized you're so positive about everything. What Star Trek series do you not like?
I don't, it's not,
Which one?
it's not a
Which one is not as good as the others?
Does not compute.
Ryan, I don't think
Uh,
that way.
Okay. Melissa does.
I think I'm like, these are the ones that I appreciate the most. There's something
Which
great in
ones are
all
those?
of them. The most,
Which 9 are those?
I mean, really, right? Like, yeah.
No. Pick 'em all.
I mean, really, depending on which one I'm watching at the time too, it kind of I
Mhm.
find it sort of tends to
Yeah. That makes a big diff.
And I like each show
Each
for
Cheb.
varying varying reasons.
Yeah.
Like I love Enterprise. I heard so much hate about Enterprise. I
Oh my
wasn't
God.
expecting
Mhm.
that
Oh
much.
yeah. Lot of
But then when I started watching it, I think the first episode is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
That's maybe the second
laying-
best
Mhm.
pilot.
Yeah, the laying the groundwork for the show. And I love the ambiance of the show, the
Oh my
way
God.
it feels like it
Mm.
is so grassroots.
Yeah.
Of course, they're not going to be in a Apollo spaceship on their first trek
Yes.
yeah.
out into the universe.
Yeah.
I love that I feel like I'm on a submarine.
Yes. The
And-
bulkheads.
Yes.
Like sticking out.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's
Love
good.
it.
It's
I
good.
love that. And
Mhm.
I love the relationships of the main characters. I do wish
Mhm.
there was more development of the other bridge crew,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
you know,
Oh my
Travis
gosh.
and
Yes.
Hoshi. But
Huge deficit. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, great characters. I
Absolutely
love the show.
love the characters. But that's that's
Yeah.
what's best about all Star Trek shows are the
Mhm.
characters.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
what we actually fall in
Yeah.
love with. Badger says Ryan short circuited Jenny. That's right. Number 5 is alive. Good movie. What was batteries not included?
Mhm.
That was another one.
Yeah. Johnny
Mhm.
5.
Yo.
Yeah.
Man, I've
Okay.
not watched those movies since the
The pro-
80s.
I bet you those are shows that maybe don't hold up. I bet you E.T. would hold up still today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
bet you Enemy Mine would still hold up today. Last
Yes.
Starfighter. Oh man, I want to watch
Yeah.
The Last Starfighter again.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Haven't done that in a hot minute.
Oh my God. Yeah. I distinctly remember the last time I watched The Last Starfighter. Like,
When was it?
sometime around 95, 96 maybe.
Wow.
At my boyfriend's grandmother's house. Like we went to the store and rented it on VHS and brought it back and
Nice.
Oh, be kind,
Aw.
rewind.
yeah, very specifically. And the place that we rented it from was all smoky and
Oh,
my.
Ooh.
you guys didn't have laws against that yet.
no, God no. What do you think we are,
Canada's-
California? You know?
Canada's crazy. You guys had moose walking around in there. There was guys with
They were renting
raccoon
videos.
skin hats. It was
That's
pretty
right.
cool.
We had the Courrier de Bois.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that means,
No block.
but I
Courrier de
do
Bois.
know. I do know an angel when I see one, and that angel is on Facebook.com. Doug Jones,
He is an
who
angel.
says,
Aw.
"Hello, California. Come share the love next weekend, Friday through Sunday, January 24th through 26th. This is just basically more of what we already know.
Mhm.
And a portion of my personal proceeds go to first responders resiliency, California wildfires
that's
tickets and
lovely.
info."
Aw, yay. That's so nice.
What a guy.
That's
This
so
guy,
wonderful. Yeah.
Mhm.
despite speaking 94 languages, there are times when words are not enough, said
Yeah.
by Saru.
Mm,
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah, I mean, the ongoing effort is going to be a years-long process for these fighters.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I bet
mean,
Doug
they're
could have it
still
fixed in like
trying
3
to
weeks.
contain some of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the two
The two
biggest.
big
Yeah.
ones.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
we're, you know,
10
I
days
suppose
in,
most of us
and
are out
they're
of
still.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're out of like I guess the immediate danger, most of us, but
Right.
that leaves everybody who's lost everything behind.
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
I really love how this city has come together to help those who are affected, and I hope we continue to do so. I know I
Oh
will.
yeah. Absolutely.
Cool. Here's from another post on a website called facebook.com. You guys,
It's
so
Friday.
yeah, look, it's Facebook Friday. Hey, here's the thing. Uh, we're not quite at Section 31 mania. I feel like that's going to be all of next
Right.
week.
We're getting
Mhm.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
Exactly.
there are a lot of juicy appetizers, like some fried cheese sticks.
Ooh.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah.
good
Nachos
right
made
now.
your way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And somebody
Mhm.
tries
I
to
want
take one, you're like, hey, those are
nachos.
nachos. You know?
Aw.
I do
Chris
like
Yeah, you had them
Garris.
shitty nachos. I want these.
Chris
Chris
Garris gave us a super chat.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh.
thank you.
what a guy. Thank you so much,
you.
Chris Garris. He said, here's some money for the drink fund. I
Oh,
love
that goes
it.
to me.
What a guy. Thank you so much. It does. It's like 17 for Shar and $1 for each
Nice.
Melissa, myself, and Jenny drinking our,
LaCroix's a
LaCroix
lot
and
cheaper than liquor.
True.
I'll say that.
and
No,
squirt.
non-alcoholics are.
It's expensive to
Yeah.
get squirt sometimes.
It's hard to find, so
Oh
it's not just
my.
time, it's and money. It's,
Mhm.
it's the effort.
Yeah.
I know
And
it's
how
still.
much-
Oh,
To
sorry. Go
get
ahead.
squirt, you can't be a cheap date.
What do you mean?
Right? You gotta earn that privilege.
Yeah. What do you mean, Melissa? What do you mean by a cheap date and squirting?
Mm.
Look, that is relative.
Hope not. Okay, so this is facebook.com.
You do you,
Ooh.
Ryan.
This is
Wow.
there should be a day between Friday and Saturday because I feel like that's where we are. We're in like
Mhm.
head
We're
in the
in
dirt day.
Incidentally, if anybody is
Saturday.
on the East Coast right now, you should look at the moon because it is awesome.
Aw.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yes.
nice.
The
Big full
moon.
moon happening right now. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's a full
Absolutely.
moon? Oh, we're effed.
Mhm.
Love
Maybe
the
that-
moon.
No
that's what it
wonder.
is.
Actually, this explains everything.
Yep,
Full
that's all
moon,
it is.
yeah.
We're not
Sorry,
bad
everyone.
people. It's the Mercury
It's the
in house
moon.
rising moon sun. That's
It's
all
the
it was. We
March
should
of
have
the
known.
planets happening.
Seventh
Yeah.
house. And
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's the whole
Mhm.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Neptune.
Aquarius.
And the
Good
age of
knowledge.
Aquarius.
Exactly.
Hippie
Right.
music. Love it. I was
Really
listening
like
to some
that
good
song.
ass hippie music last night. I was listening to
Were
some
you?
Linda Ronstadt. I was listening to some Dan
Nice.
Fogelberg. Oh my God,
Ooh.
Dan
I was listening-
Fogelberg.
I was listening to John Denver today. That's lovely.
John
Oh,
Denver's
hey.
a mainstay.
Mm.
Of
Denver.
course.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Simon
I
and
was watching
Garfunkel.
this
Ugh.
movie because SAG has their SAG awards and they give
Yeah.
you these screeners, and I was watching the Bob Dylan movie, And
Oh,
just watching
seen
that
it.
story and the musicians of that time were
Mhm.
musicians and storytellers and
Right.
artists
and poets.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I
Poets,
think the best music was in the
yes.
70s. I feel like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the apex before music went from being an art and turned into an industry.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I feel like
Yes.
it did a hard turn right
Mhm.
around, 80, 81, 82, like they say video killed the radio star. It really did, because it
Mhm.
went
Yeah.
from being, it used to be band geeks that were like fully musicians rather
Yeah.
than people that wanted to be
Yes.
famous
Yeah.
and music
Yeah.
was their platform. It was
Absolutely.
broken-hearted band geeks that were singing their hearts out with a tear in their voice, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
gorgeous.
crying the songs of the little people and the downtrodden, and
Yes.
their music meant something.
Mm-hmm.
It,
Exactly.
whether it was love or social justice, it meant something.
Yeah.
There's
all
a
very
reason why
deep
this
and
music still holds up.
Right.
Exactly.
It does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say Kylie Minogue's rock song that goes la 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 la.
Hey, you
That's
know
not
what?
to say
I've
that's not
seen
gonna
many
hold up
drag
too.
queens give memorable performances to that.
It's
Exactly.
a rockin' tune, man. It is a rockin' tune.
Can't
but it's
get you
not-
out of my head. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
But
Yeah.
there's a difference between that and say, I don't know, Rush.
Oh, Geddy Lee, one of the
Agreed.
best bass players of all time, if not a great voice. But this is from
I
Facebook.
strongly disagree.
Any bass player, musician, if you say what are your influences, they'll always say Primus and Rush. That's it. And they'll say Tool, and they'll say A Perfect Circle, because that's like bass player of heaven. Okay.
Don't sleep on John McVie. That's all I got to say.
Yes.
John McVie.
Agreed.
Oh, okay.
Agreed.
I guess I'm out of the loop there. Okay, so here we go. Facebook.com says breaking new Star Trek Section 31 movie pictures. I love these. Casey Roll as Rachel Garrett, the future USS Enterprise sea captain, and Michelle Yeoh as Philippa Georgiou.
Yes. All right.
Beautiful. Look at
looking
how
forward
cool
to
this
learning
looks.
about this Rachel Garrett.
I know.
What is up?
That is a rickety ship too. It looks almost Star
We
Wars-ish,
love
when you see
the
rusty
rickety
stuff.
ships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dirty.
And wires sticking out, and
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah.
Tell you, if Jet Reno were there, there'd be a lot of duct tape fixing those wires.
Yeah, damn right.
yeah. Maybe it's the lost era for a reason.
Char, you're like a Jet Reno Dr. Ta'ana hybrid, right? Basically.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I
wish.
Awesome. No, you live it, man. It's a real deal.
Oh man. I mean, really, with the way I talk, yeah, kind of.
Did somebody
I have to
say
censor myself so
wires?
much for these streams.
I was just
So
gonna
sad.
say that.
Wires.
So many wires.
Yeah, I
That
censor about like
jacket.
80% of what I'm saying, what I want to say, which is just terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tough, isn't it?
They have a real
Yes.
chord management problem in this spot.
They do.
really do. Is this why
know?
it's the lost era? Is because there was they couldn't organize their
That's what
shit?
I'm saying.
Yeah. I have a little clamp for all my chords. It's just this little thing. It goes boop, and then it just
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah.
I do
Chord
the same
clamps.
thing. Was that a lost art in this era?
Mhm.
And
I
then
got a
it got to
Klingon
be
one.
so
Possibly.
much because so much
Klingon?
technology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from I think Factory Entertainment, they have like those little wire cord things with a little Klingon on it with a batlet.
Huh.
It's kind of cute.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
so cute.
Yeah.
Like, are you just saying it like it's not the coolest thing in the world?
Well, because
Like,
I wish
oh
I
yeah,
knew,
whatever. I just have one. It's whatever.
I wish I knew where it was so that I could. Oh wait, is this one? No, this is just a pin.
Now he's just toying with us.
Ah, funny. I got a lot of things kicking around,
Is
but I
that
can't.
Kivas Fajo?
What are you doing? Hey, okay.
Is it?
find it's
Joshua
Wayoon.
Reeves says
It's
that zip
it.
ties
Oh, it's
are
Wayoon.
important.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
Florida.
Sorry, I had a bit of a Kivas Fajo thing going on. I'm sorry.
He
I'm sorry.
did great in that episode.
He really did.
Oh my God, he's unbelievable.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor? He's Canadian. FYI.
Hey.
Oh, I just remember he was in Frasier. He was Daphne's fiance. In
Yes, he
Frasier.
Oh, really?
was. Yes, he
Oh.
was. Yeah. Ah.
Somebody in the live chat
Oh.
knows. I bet you someone in the live chat's typing
I'm
it
sure
right
someone
now.
does.
I bet you 3 people. 3 people will say the
Bet
name.
5 people.
Oh, I want
Whoa.
to guess. I want to guess. Oh, what's his name?
I can't remember,
I
but he was
can't
really good.
remember. Saul
He was really,
Rubinek.
really-
Saul Rubinek.
Saul Rubinek. Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Good job.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Ooh, good brain.
Ah, here comes Chuck A saying it.
Yo.
He knows.
Yeah.
Y'all know. Matt
And the Matt
Boardman.
Boardman knows.
Nice work, everybody.
We're at 2.
Good
Let's
work,
see.
chat.
I think
Y'all
they,
know
I
what's
think,
up.
Anne Marie is joining the live chat. She says,
Hey!
I love
Hey.
those cord organizers. Yes, Anne Marie, I believe you were the one that got those, right? She says, yeah, I bought 24. Now you need an organizer for your organizers if you have 24 of them. Oh, she said,
Seriously?
she goes, I bought 24 at STLV and gave Ryan 1. And she
How
says,
generous.
I kept the green girl ones. Yeah, that was a great
Yo.
gift. It was really cool. Good stuff. Amory, was it Factory Entertainment? I think it was them. They got such
Must have
great
been.
stuff. Love those dudes.
Mm-hmm. They're lovely.
Okay. Oh, so hot. Yeah.
Woo.
Who's hot? What?
Okay.
Hot.
I know she said they were lovely.
They're hot.
Yeah.
Speaking of lovely,
Wait, what?
check this out, everybody. Another FacebookFriday.com. Bob Picardo says, January 15th, 1995. Star Trek Voyager premiered. January 15th, 2025. I find myself shooting Star Trek Starfleet Academy for Star Trek on Paramount Plus. Spacey, huh?
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that
pretty
charmer.
awesome.
Yeah, look at you. Aw, 30 years later, still at it.
Uh-huh.
The most
Yeah.
charming man in space, this guy.
I love that.
Well, thank you.
It's so good. That's so
One of the things
good.
I'm enjoying
Yes.
the most about all the when I am seeing these like throwback shots, like those early Voyager promo shots, is Tom Paris's hair is insane in the early
Really?
seasons. Oh my god, it's like it's just shellacked to
Oh, the
it's-
hair gel game is
it's
hot.
insane. Like it's like side parted and like it's
Deanna Troy
It's-
would like a word.
it's bad. Like it's
It's
bad.
only something that could have happened out of the mid 1990s.
Absolutely. You know.
Oh.
Or the 80s.
Whoa.
Yes.
Spicy. Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Spicy? Spicy?
Do we have time for something spicy?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, we do.
We started 10 minutes late. Yes.
Let's go.
Entertainment
Oh.
Weekly says
Oh,
Yes.
damn. Okay.
every Star
okay.
Trek's TV series ranked from worst to best. Written
Oh
by
my
Jenny R.
God.
Johnson.
No.
No. This is gonna cause some riots, but in a
Oh
fun
my
way.
God.
I like it. I love
You
I
want
love a
people to
list
burn
like
this place down?
Well, it's been at least a few days since we've had a riot in this country, so maybe it's time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well,
Okay.
Given our track record, yes.
What was
Mhm.
it? Doug Drexler posted last week when he said when he moved to LA like decades ago, and his wife, his to-be wife Dorothy, he asked about seasons, and she said, "Oh, we don't have those kinds of seasons. Our seasons are fires, earthquakes, riots, and floods
Yep.
in LA."
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a Los Angelino that knows her
Mhm.
business.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a
These are
happy
little
note,
different.
all right, so it's going to start with, does it include short treks, Melissa? Because I
It
feel like
does
that's going
not
to be
include short treks.
bunk
Okay.
But
list.
It does.
So yeah, automatically,
include.
boo, you didn't do enough work.
It does include the animated series?
It does include the animated series. It just doesn't include short treks.
Yeah.
So what is
which
that?
fair.
11, right? 11.
It's 11. Yeah.
Okay. But are they going to put the animated series just right up at the bottom? Like,
Probably.
no, and then out.
Why don't we take a look and find
I
out?
guess you'll have to find out.
Here we go. All
'Cause
right.
Some of these I was like, really? Really?
Number 11. You
Awesome.
guys ready to predict? Number 11. My
I'm
prediction
going to go for the animated series.
was
like,
animated
just-
series, yeah.
Yeah, because these kinds of articles are just BS.
Yes.
Entertainment
very
Weekly though does tend to I don't know, or at least they used to have good writing about
No,
TV.
you're right, Jenny R. Johnson, and that's why number 11 gets Jenny R. Johnson's stamp of approval. Star
No.
Trek Picard, everybody. Jenny R. right from the mouth of Jenny R.
Oh,
Johnson.
they're wrong. They're wrong.
Whoa.
They're just wrong.
Okay,
Spicy.
well,
Spicy.
They're wrong.
spicy. Spicy.
They
Yes.
are
As soon
Jenny.
as
You
know,
I
okay,
saw
look,
that,
incorrect.
To be
I
fair,
knew this was
Oh.
going to be
it
spicy.
was going to be a
Oh.
spicy take no
Oh.
matter what.
Right.
But Jenny is not allowed to say they're wrong because she has not said which one is last place. So
True.
No.
she
No,
said
no,
she likes all of them. So any answer they could have given would have been wrong.
Nah. Because I like
Visitor.
some of them more than
I was
others.
just thinking that.
Look, we've all got our flavor. That's why these lists are so dumb, is because it's subjective.
Totally.
It is
But that's also why it's
subjective.
fun. It's
But
like I
it's
like to let people
fun.
live their
Yeah.
lives.
Let's incite a riot. Yeah.
And if you know that used to be the
Exactly.
thing. When I used to go to Star Trek conventions back in the day,
Mhm.
it used to be fun to say, "What's your favorite captain? What's your favorite series?" And when they would say something different than mine, it was exciting. I would say, "Oh, cool. Why?" And they would tell me. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's awesome." I wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
"You fuck face. How dare you?" I'm like, "Oh, you like Enterprise the best. Cool. Tell me why. This is
Yeah,
great." But
yeah.
nowadays people draw these battle lines. It's so
Mhm.
weird. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we should
It's-
embrace that. That
Right.
means there's room at the top for a different show that normally we wouldn't give as much love to. I think it's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm all
Well,
about
and it
that.
keeps
That's a good sell.
Trek relevant because
Totally.
everyone's fighting for their favorite. Of course, everyone's going to have a different favorite.
Mhm.
Their number one. No, never mind. Keep going.
Shout out
Anyway,
to
Oh, come on, Melissa. Say something mean.
shout out to
bottom
Dead
line.
Purple 7,
Oh.
our good
Yeah.
buddy who might be in San Francisco as well.
Ooh.
So bottom line,
Ooh.
terrible twos. Here's the thing, everybody in the live chat, when we name off one, you got to say if you agree or disagree. Do you agree with
Yeah.
number 11 being Picard?
No.
And now,
No.
okay, then
Well,
what?
that was
wrong?
automatic.
It's just
Then
not
what
right.
is 11? What is 11, Jenny?
I don't know. It's not that.
Okay. I don't want to ask Melissa because she'll say it. She'll say what's 11.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth because I know what my
Don't skip
number
ahead.
11
We're on
is,
10th.
but
Okay. So number 10, now I'm going to predict it's got to be the animated series, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. This writer is clearly off their rocker right off the bat, so who knows?
guess
Well,
which
maybe
one
we should
it
read-
is.
Maybe we should read their reasoning. Whether they were turned off by the changes in the franchise direction was meant to be like comfort food to the fans. That didn't happen. The warm and fuzzy feeling of seeing a few familiar faces in the first season evaporated because of a frequently confusing plot about androids. The second season continued this confusion with a time travel story, often bordering on incoherence. While many Star Trek shows take a few seasons to hit their stride, it was shocking that so much of this relatively short series was seemingly created with make it so. Ouch. I mean, they back it
Ow.
up. Okay.
They
First of
do.
all-
I mean, but season 3 can't speak for the entire
Oh no.
Right.
show.
No.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. I agree with you. I agree with there was 2 other seasons, but I would also argue that like it didn't make any sense. Burp, 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 burp is a lazy you know what I mean? Like
I don't know. If a show doesn't make sense to
Did-
me, I don't like it.
yeah, but like did you watch it? Did you actually pay attention? Did you pick up your phone partway through? You know what I mean?
Well,
I took extensive
that's-
notes because that's my job.
Yeah.
Mm.
right.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I don't mean you. I just mean like there's some degree of like this doesn't feel like what I want it to feel
Right.
like, so therefore I hate everything about it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Mm.
Which was
You are
in a lot
correct.
of cases part of some of the
You guys just short-circuited Jenny again. She's pissed.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We're only on the
but
first one. Okay. Number
but
10.
I-
we got to fly
Wait.
through these. The
Let's go,
animated
let's go.
series.
There it is.
Oh, there
Okay.
they are.
Oh.
Yeah. We knew.
I like
No
that this is like a
explanation
page from a
needed.
coloring book.
Yeah.
this guy drew it in.
Marker.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the animated series being 10? Sure.
Sure. Yeah, fine.
mean-
Let's move.
I mean, theme song, top 5 for sure.
Mhm.
Top 3, maybe. Number 9.
Oh.
Rude.
Ding.
Rude.
I definitely don't agree with this.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say some folks will have a bone to pick with this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he's going in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the fact that they included
Oh.
Shran in this picture of this and we're like, no, this show is no good.
Blue tongue. That's cool.
That is awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Do you-
makeup department.
Yeah.
Do you agree
Absolutely.
with 9 being Enterprise live chat?
No.
Let us know. Number 8, I'm going to predict. This is tough. So it had Picard, animated series, Enterprise. I'm going to predict it's going to say Discovery.
I was thinking Disco
No.
or Voyager.
But it's tough to tell with these first 3. I can't get a
Yeah.
sense of
Oh,
this
yeah.
person's personality just
No.
yet.
I
For
know.
real though,
No.
I have no idea what they're gonna do.
They're bananas.
I was
I was
not-
afraid of
What?
Prodigy. Yeah, I was worried about
Prodigy?
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was you.
right.
Now Char's fighting.
Double.
I knew it would cause
Bullshit.
riots, but I definitely disagree with this one too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
this is a bunch of crap.
It's so funny, but like we could put anything at 8 and we'd be pissed.
For real though. You're right. But also this is crap.
Live chat, do you
Like-
agree with Prodigy at 8?
Chuck says no.
Yeah. Prodigy is like top
Cia says no. Linda
4
says
for
stop.
me, easily.
Oh, stop.
Top 4.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. I love
What is that
Prodigy.
top 4, Jenny? We're ready.
I don't know. I just know it's up there. I don't know.
But you can say a top 4. We're not asking for the bottom
I
4
can give a
now.
top 2.
5?
Next Generation and Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
TNG. I love Picard. I love Picard all the way through. I really do. Even season 2.
Hey,
She
season
gave
2
fingers.
has some fun things in it.
Yeah, it did. It really did. And also, and like, Enterprise. I don't
Look, this
I
person
can't-
is
I don't know.
clearly
I'm
on
really
some
bad at
bad
this. I'm sorry.
drugs.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
we shouldn't listen to them.
What the heck
You're
is 7
doing
then?
this for the clicks.
Well,
An
you
a-
gotta
a
keep going
Borg.
because they're
We do.
not completely wrong.
Okay, number 7.
Once we get past the wrongness, we'll get to the
The
rightness.
wrongness.
Well,
Now I'm gonna go with-
will we?
I mean, there's
Will we?
I hate to
still more
keep saying
wrong,
Discovery, but
but-
I feel like
At
I
some
feel like
point, it's
maybe
gonna
they might
happen.
say lower decks at 7 if they don't like Prodigy. Maybe they're just like they don't like cartoons.
Yeah, maybe they hate
Yeah.
animated stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
Discovery.
Okay, they're disco. Okay, fine. Get it over with.
Char's okay with it. She's like, we'll put them somewhere in the middle. That's okay. That's
My eyes are
acceptable.
rolling so far.
I want to know their reasoning. If it has anything to do
Okay.
with crying, I know who this person is.
It's you. All right. It says the nifty effects, quirky characters, amazing casting. Seriously, Sonequa was electrifying when she was on screen.
Mhm.
The show veered from a disjointed but interesting first season to a mesmerizing second season, which got a real shot in the arm by introducing Captain Pike and Spock. Later seasons, though, proved that the series couldn't get away from the galactic level threats, and character drama began overriding plot development enough that we wanted to slingshot around the sun and return the series to its earlier roots. Char. Char's
That's
going,
all I
yeah,
gotta say
yeah,
about
blah,
this.
blah,
Yeah,
blah.
blah, blah, blah. I can write words too. Okay.
I mean, basically,
Okay.
they're just saying that the first 2 seasons were good and the next 3 were not good, is what they're saying. Up
Mhm.
Number
next,
6.
I knew this
Smack
would cause
dab.
riots.
I know.
in the middle, smack dab in the middle. Voyager.
Yeah.
Char.
Yeah.
Your
Mhm.
thoughts?
Right in the middle. I mean, that's fine. That's better than the bottom.
Yeah, it is better than the bottom.
Right on
But
their
seriously,
birthday
my
too.
look is that
I
of
know.
Captain Jamie. Like, what the f?
Mhm.
You mother
Yeah.
effer. Just go f yourself. Get out of here. Get off my bridge. I hate
So what's-
you.
So
Oh,
Anna
whoops.
right now. Oops.
What happened?
It was an accident.
Oh, now I got a thumbs up going up too.
Oh my god.
How do I make that? Okay. So it's okay. We're still live. It's okay, everybody.
Mark
Are we-
Zukoff says you guys just want to rank the shows 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1 and 1.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
is
so-
basically how I feel.
We're the binars,
Yeah.
basically. We're the monars.
But
Yeah.
Coffee Black
Okay.
says no.
So what's left? We have 5 left. We have Deep Space Nine, original series, Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
We have Lower
Lower
Decks.
Decks.
And Strange New Worlds.
and
Yeah.
Did you-
Strange New World.
That's a
Mm.
good
Interesting.
mystery.
Strange New Worlds.
Interesting.
I think a lot of people think that that's got the potential to be up in that top 3 someday, that maybe they just need a little more time.
Hmm.
But who
Look,
knows?
it's only got a couple seasons behind it that have aired.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
True.
It's got one more episode than Deep Space Nine's first season.
Right.
it's insane.
Right?
That is insane.
Come on.
Crazy.
Ugh.
What is
crazy.
Strange New Worlds Alan Moraine?
Ooh, have we seen that yet? Potentially.
Count to 10. Alan Moraine. Then 3 more. Alan Moraine.
Seriously, that episode ruined
Come
hopscotch.
with me.
I love Alan Moraine. But of
Love
course I
every
do.
single thing.
But of course I do. Like I love it. I love it. Love it. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Goofy
Okay.
shit.
The best part is Kira going, "Hmm."
I know.
She's so.
No, you know what I like
Curmudgeon-y
is
through the whole
Sid's
thing.
jazz hands, his dance
Yeah.
move,
Oh my god.
as if it's a music video.
Yeah.
Number
I
5.
loved his. No.
Any predictions for 5?
Lower Decks.
Think so. You got it. Oh, great
Oh.
episode.
Again, wrong,
Yeah.
but fine.
Top 5
Be
show.
wrong.
Top 5 show. That's okay.
Top
Still
5.
F this person.
I would love to.
I mean, you
Okay.
go F them, and then
Oh my God.
yeah, like F this list though. Like seriously, burn it.
Okay, so what do we have left? Strange New Worlds original series next. So they like episodic
Yeah.
and they like Deep Space Nine. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say number 4 is going to be Strange New Worlds. That's my guess.
That's a good pick.
I think it's going to be Deep Space Nine.
That was my first thought because maybe they like the episodic, but we'll see
Maybe.
who's right.
Yeah.
Strange New Worlds.
Okay, who wants to make wagers now that the original series will be number 1? Just
I
'cause
think
respect for
original
the
series is going to
original.
be 3. I
Oh.
think Next Generation going to be 2,
Mhm.
and Deep Space Nine going to be 1.
Oh,
You tend to be very good at this, actually. So
Mhm.
Well, we'll see.
I'll veer
I mean,
off.
there's-
I'll go
we don't know this person.
DS9 TNG original series.
DS9 3.
hmm
Here it comes. Next
Oh.
Generation. Whoa.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. That
Worf
picture is
doesn't like this list.
backward, and that
This is a backwards
mental.
picture. I hate when they do this.
Why
It drives
do
me
they do
absolutely
this?
bonkers. Look at Riker's hair.
What is wrong with this? Oh my god!
and Worf's sash.
It's oh god.
I can't.
Like
guys,
just do it. Just Entertainment Weekly, do better.
look, get your
Do
shit
better.
together. You are a quote unquote legit publication.
2.
Original series.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
So Deep Space Nine. Yeah, I can't find fault
Okay.
with that. Deep Space Nine, numero
See?
uno.
All right.
You know,
whatever.
this is what wins this list. For
It does.
me.
Yeah. No, it does. It does. That's the thing. I'm so mad, but also like, yeah, Deep Space Nine is awesome. So
Right.
like, like arguably is the best one. So
It's a love-hate relationship with this list.
yeah, very much so. Yes. Yes.
this list is
What a
Enemies
what,
become
what a
friends.
journey. What an emotional journey that was.
I'm
Right?
tired.
I love that.
Char's so grumpy now.
I'm so tired.
Oh, no, you're-
I'm done.
Oh no,
I'm
you left yourself
done.
blurry. Oh, you're back. Okay.
Oh,
Time to end the show.
oh.
I can't anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, let's talk about the week, everybody. This coming Sunday, on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our first segment review of, as we're talking about, Rose, Ensign Row. So we'll be reviewing that on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel this Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Then on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our full entire review of the Next Generation episode Redemption.
Ooh,
Part 1.
Yeah.
Redemption
Yeah.
with Gowron himself, Robert O'Reilly, joining us. Very good, Melissa. You're nailing it. I knew what you're doing. You got it. Yeah, that's great.
I've been working on those.
So that's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. at Atlantic Time, sorry, for Redemption. That's what it is. Then on Tuesday, come right back to this channel, the Virtual TrekCon channel, live, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Virtual TrekCon channel for the main viewer. We're talking about all the Star Trek news of the week. Probably will be a ton of hoopla about Section 31.
Yes.
We can't wait, but we're going to have to. And then we're going to go dark next week, next Star Trek and Chill, unless we do it from San Francisco. Do they have internet in San Francisco?
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
think they kind of like
I don't
created the internet. They kind of are the
Maybe?
internet, aren't they? The Bay,
Kinda?
Close.
They
close
Silicon
think
to.
Valley.
they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty close.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to make the joke that I moved because I grew up in San Jose, and I said I moved from the Silicon Valley to the Silicon Valley, which is kind of,
Yes, you did.
I get that joke.
yeah. That's like, I was like, how has nobody made this joke? It's so obvious. Um,
Kinda is.
anyway, Shar,
Anyway.
where can people find you and your wares online, please?
Well, things are a little interesting right now.
Right?
Yeah, I'm really tired of man-baby billionaires sucking up to the oligarchy and considering going away from the meta platforms. So find me on Blue Sky for the time being. My handle there is otheprofanity.com. Otherwise, you can find boldbubbles.com, where normally you'd find Trek-inspired soap. However, because of the LA fires, I donated what I had on hand to folks in immediate need of some such supplies, and I'm going to start rebuilding my inventory. So right now you can't find much there, but stay tuned. I strongly suggest signing up for
Beautiful.
the email list, because that is where I think I'm going to create more of a hub of information for that sort of thing, and do like more organic marketing rather than social marketing, and just change everything up.
Yeah.
In the meantime, it's going to be a fresh start for Bold Bubbles. So find me at those places, as well as Mission Log Prodigy, and that's on the Roddenberry Entertainment YouTube channel. We recently released an interview with Jennifer Muro, which was a lot of fun.
Cool.
She's so cool,
Wow.
you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of fun to talk to. So check that out if you haven't already.
Awesome.
Everybody sign up for newsletters. Take the power back. Don't let people tell you if you can see someone else's posts. Don't be, because that's what they do on social media. All social media does it. It's terrible. It's horrible. But if you sign up for newsletters, it goes directly to your email address. And I know sometimes that may be annoying, but it's the honest way to go.
Yep.
If you want to support people, sign up for their newsletters. They will email you not terribly often, and you will be able to support them. You can do that for Charlene Schmidt, and you can do that for, I bet, Jenny R. Johnson, right?
Yes, you can. If you go to my website, jennyrjohnson.com, it's at the bottom of every page. You can just boop. You can join up to my mailing list. I only send out one per month. Good God, what is happening?
Wow.
What is happening?
All right, just taking his shirt off.
Talking about.
Look, it's the end of the show. We got to keep people engaged somehow.
Oh my God. All right.
Who was it that said it was like a shirts off show? What was that, like a couple weeks ago? Was that
Yeah. No,
That
it
was
was
me.
Jenny.
Oh, I
Jenny?
missed
It's
this.
always, why is it always Jenny?
I don't know. I do not know. But you know what I do
Shirts
know?
off and chill.
I'm I'm sort of taking the opposite track right now with social media that Shara is, and I'm just kind of everywhere now for the moment, just as I'm sort of because the thing is too is that those of us who have spent years building communities on these sites, it's difficult to just be like bye. So there's
Right,
that.
yeah.
That's the sort
It's
of thing.
tough.
So right now I'm everywhere. I'm still on TikTok because I'm Canadian. So if you're using a VPN, you can still find me there. And I'm even on Red Note. Thank you very much. So
What's that?
oh, it's Chinese social media. Anyway, because everyone,
Wow.
all of the Americans who are on TikTok are now on Chinese social media because they're like, this is what we're doing now.
Well, TikTok
It's
is
basically-
Chinese social media.
But TikTok isn't actually owned by the Chinese government, whereas Red Note is owned by the Chinese government because everyone is like, you know what? If you want our data so much and you're worried about us giving it to China, we're just going to give it to China
Yeah.
instead. Anyway,
Okay.
it's a whole movement. Anyway, so yeah, so on most social media platforms, you can find me at Jenny R. Johnson Art. And it's great. I'm painting also. I'm trying to actually paint that's the point. It's really
That's
nice.
what you do.
Painting's good. Painting's good.
It's a
What a
movement, all
time.
right, of the bowel variety.
Oh,
I am not going to give any government my information willingly. Certainly not a
China already
foreign
had mine.
country. I know they probably already have it.
No,
What am I
no,
talking
because
about?
Look, yeah, they've got
I-
everything
already-
already.
I've
I
never
used to
even
work for a
tic-tacked
Chinese
yet.
company. I actually used to work for a Chinese company, and I already had to download one of their apps like years ago. So they have like
Like
my
facial
passport and like, oh my
recognition.
god, they've got everything. Yeah, so I'm just like,
Oh no.
Wow.
oh yeah.
That's certainly wise, everybody. Melissa, how much of your information are you willingly giving to people?
I have no idea.
Probably too
I,
much.
Well, possibly. I mean,
we
I-
all are.
recently been trying to scrub, maybe naively, a lot of information
You should use
from
bold
the
bubbles for
internet.
No,
that.
that's good. That's good. No, that is possible.
But you can find me at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. I do have a newsletter too, so you can follow my newsletter as well. My although I
Newsletter.
haven't posted anything on the newsletter for quite some time, so you won't get bombarded with a lot
You
of stuff
definitely
from me.
won't.
But I am going to shift that soon because there's a lot of work going on. Like these new things are coming soon.
Gorgeous.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Hand painted,
Hmm.
and sewn by me. They will
Wow.
be pillows.
I love
But and then on social media still at Melissa Longo, and then on YouTube at Virtual TrekCon, The Seventh Rule, Falling Tower, and Three Fat Lobsters.
This.
Yes.
Three Fat Lobsters. It was because Phoebe from Friends says the lobsters in the tank are holding
Oh, got it.
each
Okay.
other's claws and
Because they mate for
They're-
life.
they mate
Mm.
for life. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's not why I said Three Fat Lobsters, but I can't.
I still
help
like
thinking
it.
'Cause that's
I know,
three of
me
them.
too. Cheese or
Yeah.
lobster.
Everybody, you can find me at
Mhm.
Ryan TG Husk. That's at Ryan TG Husk. Just about everywhere Melissa said. At Falling Tower, at Virtual TrekCon, at The Seventh Rule on your favorite social media, but especially right here on YouTube. Primarily on YouTube, because you can see people's faces and you can hear their
Yeah.
voices. And
do
you can
like that.
post pictures on here too. Like you can do stuff. Yes, very rich people own it and run it and control it and do it. Yeah, but that's, what are you
They're
going
not
to do?
sucking up to the oligarchy
difficult.
quite yet.
Yeah.
Quite
It's
yet.
it's not one of the two.
I
Red
mean,
Note.
there's
I've
so
never
many
heard of Red
problems
Note
with
until
all of them,
today.
but yeah.
Should we? I was
Yeah.
just gonna look up Red Note, but I'm like scared that like if I look it up, they're gonna get a brain scan of me.
No,
so
no,
They'll
I'm gonna-
surveil
It's-
you. Yeah.
It's number
I'll
one
wear
in the
my
App Store right now
tinfoil
because
hat.
so many Americans have been like, we're gonna go there now. It's
Mm.
number one in the App Store in America.
I feel
Where-
like this is
which one
unwise.
Red Note.
Really?
It's
it's
very
honestly
edgy, I'll
like
give you
like
that.
it's a
It's
like
very
like
rebellious.
it's an active protest basically is what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
To
Mhm.
each
It's
their
cool.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get that Canadian-China alliance going.
Mhm.
That'll be fun. All right. That's it for us, everybody. Thank you so much to Joshua, Badger, Robert Kaiser, One Trek, Chris Garris, especially thank you to you, Bob D,
Yes.
VFX Art DS, that's Derek Smith, Glenn Iverson, May Borello. See you in a week, May Borello. We're going to be hugging so hard and laughing and partying. It's going to be so fun. Melissa's going to hug the shit out of you. It's going to be awesome. War Dog Heim, the Matt Boardman, thanks for everything, pal.
Our
Red
friends.
Shirt Bob, everybody's favorite rookie of the year. Terry Rose, Chuck A, Dave M, Arg Scott, Bruce McMillan. There was also a Randall Wong. Good one. Good name, Randall.
Ooh.
That's a good
Randall's
name.
one of my favorite names.
I just found another planet.
Aw.
Nice. Oh, that's definitely a Jenny R. We've seen you wear that one a bunch
That
of times.
is. Yes.
Linda
Yes.
Anderegg,
Like, what's up with my
Faye
butt?
Howell, if you're still in the live chat.
Yay!
I don't know, but I remember you being there. I remember it well.
Yeah.
Derek Pederossi, Paul Brulo, Fran
Yay!
Iverson. Thank you to everybody. Melissa
Derek.
H.
Pederossi sounds like a figure skater name.
Ooh, I
Little
like
bit.
Ryan
that.
Boitano, who's from San Jose, by the way. I
Nice.
think
Oh.
Christy
Yo.
Yamaguchi was too.
Really?
Ooh.
No
Very
kidding.
interesting.
I think
That's
so.
fun.
I think
Huh.
so. San Jose makes a lot of figure skaters and soccer players. Like
Interesting.
Landon Donovan. I
Interesting.
think he was from San Jose.
What's in the
Wow,
water?
there's a name. There's
He's
a
a good
name.
Anyway, thanks very much, everybody. We'll see you soon. Char's got to eat some pizza. She's like, can we just go? We'll see you next time.
You know I'm hungry. Yeah, it's true.
Please, everybody, have a chill weekend. You've earned it.
Bye, everybody.